This moment right now has been 5 years in the making. We have been waiting to finally start our house build. And it's starting
today.
Right now. All right, honey, what do you want to do first?
This is it. This is the spot, right?
Do we first, should we explore the space?
You want to vibe it out?
Where do you get the chi? Where do you feel it?
I feel like the chi definitely starts right here.
Feeling it over here, honey.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like an energy vortex.
Well, maybe that's where we put the fireplace.
This is definitely the most fun part of the whole house build because we just get to choose. This is where we choose where it's gonna go.
Doing this right now is taking me back to when we first stepped foot on this land 5 years ago. And when we first stepped right in this vicinity, this is the same exact spot that we said 5 years ago is where we were gonna build our permanent house.
We wanna put our house down there?
Got my lay of the land.
You got your stick in case there's any snakes?
Yeah. Our house up here.
Okay.
Because up there is not too flat, but right here is really flat. And then if we go too far down, then we're not gonna have this amazing view from our house.
We've been working on plans for this house for a while now with a real architect from the United States. Shout out to you, Bruce. We're so excited to share these with you guys because it's been a long time. This has been a long process of us figuring out the perfect house for us. I mean, if it took us 5 years to build that, it'll probably take us 15 to build this, honey. We're gonna be spending a lot of time right here.
Almy, that is a very interesting spot of choice for your lounging.
Any good house build starts with a piece of rebar. There's so much that I'm excited for in this house build, and there's so much that I'm excited to share with you guys because we're gonna be doing some super cool stuff that you guys have probably never seen before, because down here in Panama, it doesn't frost, it doesn't freeze. So today we're basically gonna be staking out the blueprint on where we want this thing to go and putting a piece of rebar in each of the 4 corners to make sure that's where we want our house. Okay, so 40 is here. And if you,
I think we probably want to go that way a little bit because it's gonna go that way.
let's take a look at the plans, honey.
I know. Oh my gosh, honey, I can't. This is it's really hitting me now. It's really hitting me now. Is that 90 feet?
That's 90 feet.
Wow. It's a good thing we started more this way, huh? We got ourselves a little gym rat. Sadie spends, I would say, probably at least 75% of the day in here now. She just loves hanging on this bar.
When you're a parent, you just go where your kids go. You guys out there that know, I'm sure most of you do. And you just try to get the things done that you can while you allow your child to swing from a bar inside your home gym. All right, let's get the laser level out now so we can try and make this thing square. To find the slope, what I'm gonna do is take this laser level and I'm gonna mark a point on this bar. And now this laser is going to give me basically a horizontal plane. And I'm going to measure the distance from the laser down to the ground here. And then wherever it's hitting all those other poles, that I'm going to measure from that laser line down to the ground so I can figure out how much slope we have at each corner of the house. The only problem is the laser can't go through cows. And Moo is getting more and more affectionate by the day. She just wants to be with us. There you go. Go on. Go on. This is very high. Man, you would never think it. Well, you see that little post over there? The bottom of that post is level with the top of that post. We're gonna need to make some changes because that is gonna be really high up off the ground for the corner of our house. Whoa, that is high up, huh? So now I think this is a great time to use the drone as a tool to get it up in the air, highlight those 4 spots. A big thing that we're doing right now, this is for our architect, Bruce. We're trying to get him some info so we can finalize the plans so we can start working on the foundation. And he needs to know the pitch changes, basically going from one corner to the next. So how does the land slope, in which direction is it sloping, and by how much? So that's what we're trying to get for him right now. Just sent that off to the architect. That's gonna be one of the challenging things about being so far apart, is we're gonna have to do a lot of stuff like that, sending photos, sending videos, but I'm up for the challenge because for this house, for as complex it is, we're gonna need all the help that we can get. And this guy, Bruce, this guy's incredible. He's not just an architect, he's a professor of architects. He teaches the architects how to be architects. So with this one, we're in good hands. Well, I sent the plans over to the architect and he immediately said, call me. On the fact that we have 102 inches of slope differential from the highest point to the lowest, might be a little concerning. Hey Bruce, how are you? Cool. I've been running around on this land trying to mark out those spots all morning, and I've moved them around a few times, and Bruce is freaked out.
Oh no, why?
Because the slope is
Bigger than you thought.
I mean, the house is like 20 feet tall, 22 feet tall. Mm-hmm. So you have 22 feet and then on top of 8 feet. So it's 30 feet tall. Which is like...
How tall is Rod's?
30 feet tall.
Oh no.
But Rod's just the very point is 30 feet tall. Our whole house is going to be. He's getting right with the engineer right away.
You sing, I'll play the drums.
Break the mountain. Huh? The issue with this slope, totally my fault. Because we told the architect, it's flat. Like, hey, it's more or less flat.
I mean, when you look at it, it's like, oh yeah, that's super flat.
Because you're putting into reference to everything around you.
Right.
But it's not. And it was totally my fault. But this is why we want to start this process now, because the plans aren't 100% finalized. This is kind of like that important stage. Mm-hmm. And we have a slide to build, you guys. And we have a stair to fix, because I put in one of the stairs crooked because I was installing it at night. But what's most important is the slide. So we're shifting over to the slide today, and I want to get this done for Sadie. I want to see her sliding down this thing by the end of the day.
Is that so satisfying? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, it's lit! Oh, it's lit!
Let me give it a try. Let me give it a try.
These guys think we're idiots.
Para mí, bro, no para ti.
¿Por qué?
So we have 3 more of these carriolas that we need to get up, and then we really want to grind all of these wells to make sure that it is super smooth. Eventually we'll paint it, we'll get the railing up. There's still a lot of work to do. I can't believe how much work this slide has actually been, but it's gonna be so worth it, and I cannot wait for Sadie to try this thing. We are officially on to piece number 3 out of 5. I have a good feeling that we'll finish the slide today. It's crazy, just like how many steps and how time consuming this has been. These clamps right here have been such a saving grace. Without them, there's no way we'd be getting as meticulous as we are. But luckily this metal, the way, the design that we've built it, it has been really forgiving. So even if some of these carriolas aren't perfectly the same size as one another, we've been able to kind of use the clamps to really squeeze them and adjust them into place so it's as smooth as it can possibly be.
I'm making sure that every single joint where 2 carriolas meet are exactly the same angle going all the way down. We can't have any bumps and little bruises on the butt from little indifferences in carriolas, and I'm really taking my time, hammering it really gently, and making sure that this bend going all the way is exactly the same. I think it's only right if we test this after each piece of carriola that we put in.
I feel pretty confident to put my hands up on this one. What do you think?
Do it.
Hey! See, slides are not just for kids, you guys. Look at us adults over here just having a blast.
This is awful. It is brutal outside. I'll bring you out quick because it's really wet. But oh my god. Sideways rain, like pelt you in the face. That's gonna be the end of the workday there. I gotta tell you guys, in all honesty, when the weather gets like this, I like getting out of here. Because this kind of makes me depressed. We've been getting so much water, so much rain. I don't like this. And usually we get out of here for this. But the weather's been a little bit weird these last few months, and man, we've gotten 30 to 40 inches of rain. It's been tough. See you guys in a little bit, all right? You get a rub, and you get a rub, and you get a rub, and you get a rub. I'm gonna beat you. Oh, what? You took the shortcut? The only thing I can do when the weather gets like this is just to get out of here for a little bit. Go on a little drive. There's 32 microclimates in this town, so you can usually just drive to another part of town and it's sunny. Unfortunately, our microclimate is where it rains. And you want to know something that's even funnier? Our neighbors, sounds like they're building a yoga retreat there. You can tell these guys have never spent a day living on this mountainside because it is brutal. What do you want to listen to, Nug? Which song do you want?
Black.
Yeah, but how does it go?
Hey now, you outside, get so on, hey now.
I actually really look forward to these impromptu.
She's crushing it right now, honey. She's like, you haven't put the song on yet. Sweetie, I don't have any service. You know, every country has their delicacies. It's like squid ink.
Yeah.
Or like where we're from is lobster.
Sushi, Japan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Panama has the best delicacy. You guys know what Panama's delicacy is? Strawberries.
Strawberries and cream. Let's go, baby!
And just like I said down here, totally dry. There's not even a drop of rain up on the road. You guys see up there, way up there in that mountain where that cloud is? We're the ones that decided to live up there, and that's what it takes to not have neighbors. So would you exchange a heck of a lot of rain for not having neighbors? Sometimes I feel like I would trade some neighbors for some rain.
So for some reason, strawberries grow really, really well here in Boquete. So strawberries and cream shops are just everywhere. There's gotta be at least 10 of them just in downtown.
And they have strawberry ice cream.
Me gustaría una fresas crema tradicional, un mini.
Cheers!
It's 30 seconds later. And you can see it because the girls are still, those are still full, but.
Honey, you got a little bit on your beard.
No, I'm saving it for later.
Now we're on the beard.
Here?
Yeah.
That's my flavor saver.
It's my favorite.
So it's pretty cool. And then you can just wipe it and get another bite.
1, 2, 3!
Again.
3!
Again.
At this point, a lot of you guys might be thinking that you could go for some Panamanian strawberries and cream at this point. But what if I told you you didn't have to come all the way down here to Panama to have strawberries and cream? As a lot of you guys know, we live in the heart of the best coffee producing region in the world. And what if I told you that we found coffee that tastes exactly like strawberries and cream? Finding coffee with strawberries as a tasting note is so incredibly rare. Sometimes you might have a little bit of strawberry going on in the background, but this coffee, this tastes like straight up strawberries, like picked straight out of your garden. Now you might be thinking, what kind of artificial sprinkle are you guys sprinkling on top of these beans to make it taste like strawberries? And once if I told you there is no artificial sprinkle, it just tastes like strawberries because of how it's dried. It's dried using an anaerobic natural process, which means they left the coffee fruit intact with the coffee bean and allows the bean to suck up all those juices from the fruit, making it taste like red fruits. In this case, it tastes like strawberries. We're always on the hunt for new coffees, and we find coffees that taste like chocolate and caramel, sometimes cherry. This tastes like coffee and strawberries. To find coffee like that is just so special that we had to share it with you guys. Once we tasted this coffee, we knew we had to have it, so we bought the green coffee beans directly from the farm. Our friends are roasting it up fresh right now as we speak, ready to send it out to any coffee lovers around the world. So if any of you guys want to try strawberries and cream, probably your first time ever trying coffee that tastes like strawberries, we now have this coffee available up on our website, themorningmovementcoffee.com. I'll put a link in the top of the description. There was so little of this coffee available because it was so special, so once we sell out, it's gone. So if you guys want to try this coffee out, strawberries and cream, check out the link in the top of the description.
Oh my goodness. Where are we at? Oh my gosh, you guys. It's almost at 180 right now. I'm pretty sure that is probably the hottest I've ever done the sauna. Okay, let's go, baby. Right. I think I'm burnt to a crisp on the insides. Woo.
It's like 3 hours in the rain. It's still raining. Today was supposed to be the day that we got this deck done. It's not looking good.
Oh my goodness! This is the first time that the sun has come out in like 3 days. Oh my gosh, the sun, honey!
We just know any minute it could go away.
I know. Let's go. We're slowly but surely nearing the end to the slide and stair build, but I just need to take a moment here to give a little shout out to my man, honey, because it would have been so easy to just go to the store, go buy a plastic already pre-made slide that would probably take 30 minutes to put together. But Jordan was so adamant he wanted to build Sadie a slide. He wanted to make it himself, all from scratch. I don't think he realized it was gonna take this much time and effort, but this slide is gonna be here forever. And just the fact that we made this completely ourselves from scratch just makes it that much more special. And she might not know and appreciate and really understand that now, but I'm hoping when she looks back, she can look at that slide and be like, that's right, my darn mama and dada built that slide for me.
This project has been quite the challenge. The weather, how tedious it's been, but it's coming to an end. Because we're putting up the last piece right now. One last piece, and this is gonna tell us if all of our work up until now, if it's all gonna look good. What is that? Look at that. That's not just some light rain that I can do work in either. Like, I'm willing to be an idiot and weld in the rain, but it's downpouring, you guys. It's only downpouring here too. I can see it's sunny in town. This place knows how to mess with you. What are you making, Bubba?
I'm making brownies.
You make really?
Brownies.
Paleo brownies, to be exact.
Good.
I'm gonna bring your coffee over. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Oh, sweetie, that's strawberries and cream, so it's gonna taste like strawberry brownies.
Nuh-uh.
You
Ready?
drink that coffee.
And then I'll probably drink the rest. Oh my gosh. It's so good.
Strawberry? They're making strawberry ones?
It's this coffee, it has like some strawberry notes in it, so it might taste a little bit like. Mama's gonna go over here and finish cooking. You can't eat any of this chocolate yet until after it's cooked. So you're gonna cut it, but you can't eat it yet. Chop that up for me, babe. I feel like this isn't right.
Did you eat some of the chocolate?
Yes.
You're my kind of girl.
Ha! The gods have heard my call. I've been watching too much Moana. Anyone else excited for Moana 2 out there? I'm stoked, like, so excited. Maui is like hands down my favorite character. And he's always calling out to the gods, you know, he's like a demigod and whatever. And that's what it feels like sometimes here. You gotta just like, call it the Pachamama, call it Mother Earth, call it whatever you want. But you gotta just ask for a little bit of help around here, because my goodness is it challenging. In all honesty, I just really want to finish up this slide. I just want to put this behind us. I thought this slide would take 1 day, and it's been 3 days. Now, mostly it's been because of the rain, and we've also just been our usual selves on this. I've been so tedious on making sure that everything's perfect. Also, just because I'm just picturing Sadie sliding down this thing, and I want her to be safe, and I want it to be perfect for her. Okay, that's it. The welding for the slide is done. Okay, well, I need to put up the guardrails, but I'm not doing that today. It's done for today. It's a little intimidating because all these welds here have the potential to be sharp, so I gotta be really careful taking this grinding disc and just taking my time getting these perfectly smooth. Oh, Sadie! You ready?
That's a fun slide. Do you love it? You're again. 1, 2, 3. By the way, for all you guys that are like, what about the railing? The railing is going up eventually. For now, it's gonna have to be a supervised slide experience.
They're like a unicorn toy now.
She is, girly.
But they're gonna play. They're gonna share both. They're gonna share the unicorn stuffy with both. They're gonna share it.
I think she's stoked about the slide.
Hold on, let me put my Vaseline on.
Wait, did you just pull a bottle of Vaseline out of your hands?
Come on.
All right, you guys, that's the end of this one. Thank you guys so much for following along on this journey, all the frustrations that went along with it. But in the end, we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. And if you guys want to grab a bag of strawberries and cream, click the link in the top of the description down below. Thank you guys for supporting us, our small business, all of our friends, and our daughter just having an absolute blast.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for all your love, all your support. We'll see you guys on the next one.